My name is Chelsea Westfall. I'm a sophomore, 19, and this past winter break I went to Ghana with Amazaji through West Virginia University. I think my most memorable experience in Ghana was our first day there. We were traveling from the city of Accra, which is where the airport is, to our village site, which was in Jukwa, which was 3.5 hours away because of the traffic. And we stopped at a Liberian refugee camp on the way there, and we actually got, I don't know how, but somehow we managed to be able to get inside, and we got to talk to the people, and it was really moving. They wanted us to come to a meeting, and we got there and there was nobody in the room, and we were really scared, and then they told us to come to a smaller room down the hallway, and you could just see like the look of terror on all of our faces. And then the guy kept telling us to feel free, and we got in there and they were just like telling us like their stories and how helpless they were there, and it was really moving. I don't know, it really stuck with me. Every day you just found yourself like in totally different like areas. You were just somewhere you didn't know, like talking to people that you didn't exactly, they spoke English but you couldn't, you were learning new things, you were seeing new things, and I experienced a lot of emotions that I've never really even experienced like before then. And you're just, I don't know, it's just a totally different world. One of the most emotional experiences beside the visit to the Liberian refugee camp were just meeting people like on a daily basis. Like it blew my mind how much friendlier and how much more people were like open to to meeting you and to loving you. It was insane. Like you'd meet somebody and 5 seconds later they'd be like, "I love you, come to dinner." It was so cool. I came back to WVU. I mean, I was only in Ghana for 2 weeks, but I came back to WVU and found myself scaring people because I was smiling a lot and like shaking people's hand, and it was really strange. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing to tell people is whether people are just like going to the store or going to church or going down the road, they're dancing everywhere. They dance everywhere. If they're getting water, if they're going, I don't even know, they just dance, and that's what Ghana was to me. It's just like I don't know, it's peaceful and just, it's happy. It's like, I don't know. I never considered myself a bad dancer until I went to Ghana because everyone is so good there. There was like a moment when we were at like a beach party for New Year's, and I was dancing, I guess, because I felt self-conscious just because I didn't know like what was culturally acceptable really. And then a group of like 5 Ghanaian women came up to me and were like trying to help me move my hips, and I was really embarrassed. It's been incredible. Like I've had serious travel bug ever since then, and I went into the program like as a freshman. I'd only had 1 semester of college. I hadn't had any, like, I'm an international studies major, so I hadn't really had any like classes in my field, and so going there and having like class discussions about stuff we were seeing every day, and like being able to experience like development and things like that firsthand, it's had an amazing impact on what I want to do with my life. Like, you know, before I just knew that I liked to travel, I just knew that I liked other cultures, but now like I know like I want to go, and I want to join the Peace Corps, and I want to travel, and I want to see like I want my life to be like that. I want my life to be like an Amazaji trip. I don't know, I just want to experience new things every opportunity I can, and I just want to do what I can for anywhere really. When we got to Ghana, we had a site director whose name was Kwame. He's the coolest guy I've ever met. Brandon and my instructor, it was so cool to see how him and Kwame, like, they knew each other, like they were really good friends, and it was amazing that they saw each other twice a year and they could be that close. And then, you know, we go to Jukwa and everybody is waiting for us there and everybody's excited, you know, like we built a library while we were there, and it's a positive experience because that doesn't happen like unless we're there to help like we're not building the library. Like, we're there to build the library, but the community has such an involvement. Like, you know, they're building the library, and they don't get to do that. You know, they don't have the resources or the help unless we're there. So it's cool because, you know, the community is gaining from it with like our help. So that's what I see. The community is kind of, the community of Juckwah, it's kind of like a smaller village, but they had been working on it before we got there, and so I think it was kind of they have a school, and they have a lot of schools there, and I think it's just like a central location. It has a computer lab, and I don't know if you've been to like Africa or anything, but like they're obsessed with workshops, and so there was a giant conference room there where they could conduct workshops to like get revenue for like their economy, and it just benefits not even just the school community, like the school community of Juckwah. It benefits everyone. People are not involved with the school can use it. It keeps people safe and keeps people together. Amizadi is definitely worthwhile. It's cool because it's not a one-sided trip, you know, like you go and you gain so much knowledge, but it's first-hand knowledge, you know, it's stuff I wouldn't have understood unless I had actually seen it firsthand, and it's just a really cool experience. And I remember when in class, I don't know who said it, I don't know if it was like my instructor or one of the other students, but we were talking about building relationships, and I totally live my life by that one statement that they said that the most important thing that anybody can ever do with their life is to build relationships with other people, and I saw that firsthand while I was there, and totally changed my life. Hey Kwame! I was just ranting and raving about you, so you should be pretty happy. But I miss you, and maybe one day I will get to visit Ghana and we can go to a discotheque and hang out. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying life and more boiling.